Alrighty, welcome back to another exciting episode of Jack 4. As always, I'm making a video game that is allegedly Jack 4. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Put your answer in the comments on YouTube.com. I've been way behind on uploading the VODs. It's been like a week since I last uploaded one. Because I suspect they'll get marginally more views on there, but then again, this is a lot of like stuff to watch. Like, do you know how many hours I've put into this now? And they're all like here? Hang on, let's get this out of the way. It's a lot of time. But okay, today I'm kind of just in sort of the walking around making levels mood still. So I think, well, I should make the, Nah, I'm not going to make the bouncing guy. I'm just going to make a bunch of levels today. So let's see, I'm going to start with, this area. This area has been, it's like an intriguing bit of geometry, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it still. So let's see. Alright, I'm going to place a flag here. Oh yeah, also campfire. So there's a bug when I was doing this. So return if weapon return false. Basically, I clicked when the game was still loading, and it thought the character was firing. So so that'll fix that. Anyway, we need to make some geometry and levels and fun stuff for this little area. I guess I should decide now whether I'm going to do any more work to this geometry. Nah, it's fine. I think, the riverbed is basically, well, I think this section of terrain is basically done. And then I'm going to deal with, whatever I'm going to deal with. Right, I was going to do this. That's convenient. Chunk 87. What are interesting things that are going to be in Chunk 87? All the wonderful things. Let's save this as a low-res version. I'll start with the basics and then get more stuff. Alright. Yeah, I woke up. I'm a bit wiped out today because I spent all night working on a parser, which is sort of an unusual thing to be spending all night working on, and it's surprisingly common. But don't worry about that. That's for a distant future project. Oh wait, I already have Chunk 87. Oh yeah. Let's make a new one. Oh wait. So I'll basically just copy these over from there. So this is the NPC coats. Because she has the... Yeah, because she's all confused about you. Actually, let's see about making... So one of the tasks that I had was to either make the dialogue triggers visible or do the contextual D-pad thing. I'm gonna make the dialogue triggers visible. And it'll just be very subtle. So let's do like mesh. Yeah, mesh instance, I guess. No. I have to do this right. Basically, it's going to be a very, very subtle little thing. Like that big, and it'll be like a limited something. I'll figure out what I'm trying to say eventually, don't worry about it. Let's just mark a scene. That should do what I wanted. It did not. Okay, that did do what I want, though. And if that's the wrong way, I can just flip it. So, now let's go to Godot. And I'll make a very simple little, I'll even make it white and I'll control the color through, like, something else. So yeah, what I need is a 512 by 512. It'll be... I really wish Krita wouldn't automatically lock the background layer, because it's like, is the background layer really so precious that I have to unlock it before I change the color? If I mess it up, I'll just make another white black background layer. I can literally just do... Look at that. I mean, sure, it's not white. It could be white. I could make it white if I chose to. Look at that. I mean that's what I meant. It's actually harder than I thought, so I guess I stand corrected. What? I guess I was just doing it wrong. Okay, so it's going to be an additive blend. So I don't actually need to worry about making it perfect. Let's see. Material, I guess it'll be UI. Diegetic. A very diegetic gradient. doesn't have a material. Dialogue circle. And I'll scale this in-game and do other things in-game. This is my very advanced thing. Let's do UI. I've also been tempted. I think it'd be fun to have a 3D pause screen, but I realize now, as I was saying that, I realized that I've already have a perfectly functioning UI, and I don't want to do any more work. And this is also chunk 87. Look at that. Just a little lovely little village. Maybe even the hut should be, nah. It's still a pretty big active range for these things, so I'll just only save like really big objects for the low res, because in the low res they're always visible. Like there's no other considerations made. I want some ruins. See, and I guess these ruins don't really mean like that somebody like died or that the village exploded. It's more like, have you ever been to like really poor urban or rural areas where there's a bunch of abandoned cars? It's sort of like that. Like it's not really like abandoned, like this whole place. It's more just like falling to decay. And I'll also put a fun little bit of scrap. Not that one, that's too big. I mean, this one's even bigger, but it's less contrived looking. Look at that. That's a little bit of a platforming adventure, if I say so myself. Now let's put gems. Oh wait, I need to do the more important thing of creating these dialogue zones. Wherever they are. I need all sorts of stuff here. This dialogue circle. So where is the item script? I wish I hadn't. I wish I didn't have to merge it here, but I'm gonna do one of these, Because this also needs that. So it'll be distance activated. Let's do const vis distance equals like 20. No, it'll only be visible from like 10 meters away, and then const square dist equals vis distance times vis distance. Oh, square dist visible. Yeah, ideally I would have like some sort of node that I would add to it. Or, I mean, really ideally, I would be using a component-based system. And I would have like a conditional visibility component. But oh well, that's the next project I'm working on. Because basically, I want to pretty soon, like after the most recent few, whatever they are. Let's see, it's gonna be unshaded, and it's gonna. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna make a game in my own engine, but I'm gonna set a strict deadline for the engine being complete. It'll be like, I'll give myself 3 months to try and make the engine, and if I don't make it by that point, I'll just consider it like a failure, and I'll just go back to Godot or something. Where is the blend mode? Add. And I think that'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Let's see. I'll just flip. You know what? Great. And also I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Let's do actually, hang on. I'm gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna not have that done through there. I'm gonna do it through S, Y, -1, and then make it slightly smaller so it doesn't loop. Huh? I literally did that. Okay, yeah, look at that. It's like a little circle. It's beautiful. There's a bit of funk with the mip mapping. Yeah, you can see from a distance it gets like that, but that won't be too bad. It's not visible from a distance. And I'll also make it have a cute color. Let's do like a little bit of a bluish color. Yeah. That looks nice. Yeah, then NPCs will have their... Look at that. It's even the right size because I just used the default size for both of them, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, this will also be... It'll be in there, so if the NPC doesn't have any dialogue, this whole node gets deleted. Alright, let's see if I can see that in game. Because I also want to add a shader so that it is only a little bit it like fades in gradually rather than popping in, which is what it's going to do. Yeah, so it'll be a bit better than that. Also, I should make it a little bit further still. Hang on, I'm gonna go as far as to do let's get this. I'm gonna move it down to like halfway, and well, that's a bit too much, like a quarter of the way. And then I'm going to go back to my gradient texture, and I'm just gonna make the gradient like way more dramatic. Oh. Why is it? For some reason, it like flipped the direction that gradients work. I have no idea why, when that happened or why. Yeah, they just flipped it. It's just different than it used to be, and I don't like difference. I don't like changes. I like things to be the same as they always were. Okay, but that's good enough. Yeah, look at that. Let's see that one more time, once I get back to the dialogue circle. Yeah, there's a little bit of glimmer from at the edges here, because of that's just how mapping works, I guess. And then if far away, you have to get really far away for it to be, well, no, you don't actually have to be that far away from it. Did I remember to save this? It's not saving my custom properties. What? It's not saving my custom properties. That's so annoying. Okay. Let's get this show going. It still has like a really noticeable seam from this distance. It shouldn't though. Re-import this. No. Godot, you've done this incorrectly. How is it still getting that little bit of a seam? I mean, it seems less. No, it's still like really noticeable too. Maybe I need to like be more dramatic. So after the halfway point, like here, that's just black. It's just black. It's just a hard black line. Well, I don't like how that looks. A little bit less noticeable. I'll do a little bit more dramatic. Okay. It's getting very slim now. Ugh. I really, really don't like that. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. I can just disable looping. Yeah, that was all. Did I close Krita? I'm an idiot. Because now I want more. Now I want a bit more white. And heck, I'll even go back here, and I'll look at that. And this should be smooth because it's actually like a lot more geometry if you have it have the individual faces. So yeah, now they so destroyed my muscle memory. It's making me mad. It ruined my muscle memory. Yeah, that looks okay. Maybe I'll undo that a little bit. Okay, no, actually. Okay, that looks fine. So now we need to get it looking better. And I may make it a proximity fade. Or distance fade, or however it works. Let's do pixel dither. So it's I don't know what these two do separately. I'm gonna make this one disabled and I'm gonna see. Does a proximity fade do anything? I thought it was like the opposite of a distance fade. Let's do one of these numbers. Consult the forbidden text. And also, I can't figure out how to get these how to actually okay, this is sort of a dumb problem, but last time I hid my bookmarks toolbar because I didn't want people seeing my bookmarks. But then, if I press Control D, I don't know how to put it just in a folder in the bookmarks toolbar. Oh, that's how. That's so inconvenient. It's much easier to drag things. If I want to put it in the demos, I just drag it in there. So yeah, proximity fade. I don't think there's any gonna be an explanation of how it works. It just doesn't work. It seems what does it mean? I don't know. So it's visible at 5 meters, and it's invisible at 10. Is that right? That seems to be exactly the opposite of what I want. Why is it that the distance fade controls fading in proximity to something, and the proximity fade does nothing? Okay, what I'm gonna do is let's convert that to a shader material. So I have my texture albedo. Then I need. So I don't need any of these. And I don't need any of these. those. Yeah, I don't even need these because it's an unshaded thing. There we go. And then I'm gonna have a uniform vec3 world player. Wait, how did I do? I need like shader world space stuff. Oh, hang on, my brain is... It's loading. It's finally loading it up. Okay. So I need world vector, or world vertex coordinates. I don't need any of this. Diffuse burly, depth draw opaque. No, it's not gonna depth draw. Let's do depth draw. No, I guess, well, no. I'll figure out what that does later. Because I don't think it should be drawing to the depth buffer, because it's like an additive thing. But that might screw things up. No, that's fine. And then I'll also have a uniform. Uniform float or distance. Now let's do like min distance 5.0 form float. It'll be like 2. Float max distance. 10.0. Varying float offset. So basically what it'll do is the offset's going to be a multiply filter. Wait, I want it to look like the gradient is like going down, like tilting down. And I think the way that I would do that is instead of this is infuriating. Wait, did it? What? Oh my god! It destroyed my shape. No, it didn't. Varying float offset. So it will subtract let's do albedo times albedo text.r. So it'll be like float brightness equals the red flag, or the red channel. No. Don't need any of this stuff. And then, let's see, so that means that brightness needs to go from a negative value to a positive value. So it'll be like, distance, so float d equals magnitude, no, is it length? The length of world player minus vertex. Also, we'll just get this as circle dot material. Is it a material? I think it's just the material. material equals circle dot get material, get active material. I keep forgetting if it's like 0 indexed or 1 indexed. I'm pretty sure there's one that's actually 1 indexed, even though it says 0 there. Oh well. Mat dot set shader param. Oh, that's pretty cool. Global dot get player dot global transform origin. Okay, and I guess it should be in, well, I guess it won't be invisible. No, it could be. Okay, hang on. I need to go back to the shader. So, okay, we have D. D is the distance between the world player and the vertex, and we need to map this from like -1 to 0. No, from 0 to, we could just map it from 0 to 1. That would be offset equals, and it'll be like -D. I'm pretty sure this is literally just like a multiply, or it's equivalent to a multiply, but oh well. Offset, and this will be clamped from 0 to 1 equals D divided by, no, D minus min distance times divided by max distance minus min distance. Minus offset. No, okay, so this needs to be clamped from 0 to 1 as well. Okay, so let's see. So it should be at the, I guess the player's position is going to be mapped to 0, 0 by default, so let's see what it looks like when I like move it away. It's not doing what I want. Wait, okay, yeah, it is. It just needs to be, I think it just needs to be way more than that. So let's, okay, let's get our transform. Where is all this stuff? Okay, so I need to change these values to something dramatically smaller. So it'll be like 5 maybe? But this is also getting sort of confusing because I also want the player, when they step into it, to make it sort of fade away. But okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep track of this. You know, move this and make it, well, yeah, so you can see it gradually fade away and then it comes in when the player steps in. Okay, that's good. Also, I'm going to place a flag closer to this house so I can just walk in there. Also, sometimes the flags are just completely screwed up when I place them. Unfortunate. Oh, right. It chugged for a bit as it was getting that in. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I think I'll even make the, I'll make the dialogue trigger zone actually a little bit smaller. Hang on. Yeah, this dialogue circle should be a little bit smaller than that. 0.8. So that way the player actually has to step in the circle. I mean, that looks okay. You know, it's like, oh, there's a little circle that you can step into. I'll even make it smaller still. So you have to really step in there. Also, this won't apply to the shopkeepers or tutorial Tyler, so I should probably just fix them. Like, I should just make them right instead of, you know, having 3 separate areas where I keep all that logic. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Let's see how that looks in the village. And yeah, ideally I'd add a third distance that's like a distance where if you're too, or if you start getting close to the circle, it hides away, but actually I don't think that would, well, no, I could get that to work. It's per vertex already, so it would work fine. Yeah, there you go. See little dialogue zones for each one. And I think I may also make it so that the children, only one of them actually has the dialogue trigger, and the other ones are only for coats. Because, yeah, now you can actually see. That's pretty convenient, actually. And it's not too intrusive, though it's pretty obvious still. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's okay. And it feels a bit less contrived than a whatchabob, than like a little like Assassin's Creed UI box in the corner at all times that tells you what the D-pad does. Okay, I should actually refactor so the shopkeepers should inherit from the NPCs. Let's see, and this is going to be a class name NPC. Let's go to entities. So yeah, like this all needs to be, let's create a new inherited. The shopkeeper. Oh wait, I shouldn't save it quite yet. I need to get this stuff. Entities. Let's call it NPC shop for now. So that way I don't have to, oh wait, NPC shop. And then extends NPC. And so it'll have everything that the shopkeeper has except for all the duplicate stuff. Because there's already so much copy-pasted stuff in between the shopkeeper and everything else, so like... Item data, dialog trigger response. Okay, so that's all good. And then this stuff is all the same as it would be on a typical NPC. And yeah, inventory data. Now we can save this as an override our shopkeeper. I'm gonna delete my save again, because that'd be the fastest way to get back to the shopkeeper in the little village and make sure that this actually works properly. I still also need to fix the UI where I was thinking about it with the options, because by default the text is black. So okay, so let's skip this guy. Yeah, that looks pretty graceful. And I think I will add also a little bit where, like, if you're only like 1 meter away. Let's see. Yeah, so for tutorial Tyler, he'll be the same. I'll have him inherit from the NPC. Let's make sure that... Where is the shopkeeper? Oh, right, he's here. I need to... Areas, chunks. So he was in 112. He was the shopkeeper. Actually, they can just do like function init visual name equals shopkeeper. Dialog shops, village shop, and inventory is where it always was. And this way I could even make a kid a shopkeeper with relative ease. So let's make sure that I can buy stuff and that he talks to me right. Yeah, that actually I think goes a long way towards making the player more interested in, like, or it makes the dialogue thing a lot less annoying, because now I actually know where to step to trigger dialogue. But it's not so, like, it's not like gonna, I don't know, detract from the beautiful vista. I mean, this is actually a decent looking game. It's a bit, it's simplistic, but it's okay. Okay, next up, I need to fix tutorial Tyler. Tutorial area. So yeah, let's just move tutorial Tyler, and we'll do an organ transplant. I'll put a new tutorial Tyler. I guess 7,000 feet down. Five. Young boy. And this is tutorial Tyler Neo. Tutorial animation. And the root node will be, yeah, so the root node will be tutorial Tyler Neo, and what that does is it makes it so that all of these should hang on. Tutorial Tyler Neo. Well, it should not be animating the whole level, which is what it is doing. That is not correct. That is incorrect. That is not what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe it needs to be itself. Tutorial area, or like tutorial anim, and then that way maybe like yeah, okay, so now tutorial Tyler's is done properly. This chunk now needs to be undone. Hopefully that didn't cause like permanent repercussions for me, but okay. But all right, we got our little tutorial Tyler. He's here. Tutorial Tyler. He will move. Tutorial Tyler Neo. Yeah, you're good. Look, you're good to go. And then I also need this tutorial area, but it's gonna work differently. Because it's not actually gonna trigger the dialogue. It's only going to be when you're in the script. So let's get entities 1 off. Tutorial Tyler. Then tutorial area. I should have put this in there and then had this be okay, so that's why it wasn't doing what I was expecting it to, because yeah, that needs to be this animation. Okay, it controls Tyler, and then this thing, let's remove that script, add a new script. Also, I need to remove the old things, but okay. NPC Tyler. Extends NPC. So for now, and then function, I don't need to do that. It'll just be young boy. And it'll have all the same animation methods as this, so it'll be like these. It's a young boy. Last position. Here. Rotate speed. Look at player. Chase. In tutorial. Oh, wait. Wait, what? I literally... Okay. Close other tabs. Oh, okay. I already have animation there. You see Tyler and tutorial Tyler. Chase and then process. And then it'll get code, set code, start tutorial. So start tutorial, fall, climb, grab ledge, jump, run. Okay, so all of these animations, those are good. And I also need process, which I presume is not in... Okay. So now I believe I can expunge tutorial Tyler, and we have tutorial Tyler Neo. Who needs his tutorial music. Where do I put music? Audio, music, tutorial. Let's see how well this is going so far. I think the tutorial area actually still needs to not do things, so hang on. I already know that I need to alter this script as well. So on tutorial area body entered, if stage is not equal to 0, next stage. Otherwise it won't do anything. It won't set the dialogue for you. And also, when the tutorial is enabled, so it'll be start tutorial, dialogue slash log slash collision shape dot disable equals true. No, I guess it'll just be dialogue dot I guess just dialogue dot queue free, because you're not going to talk to him actually until you come back. Well, I don't even know if you... Let's see. What do I do for when the player has beaten the tutorial? Okay, so I need to do global.tutorialArea.getStatName. Dot stat tutorialArea.getStatName, and I could, let's see, to do maybe add some tutorial free dialogue. Okay, so there is a place where the NPC starts the dialogue again. All right, let's see how badly I've mangled this. But basically, it should only be that the dialogue starts when I walk up to Tyler in the dialogue zone. Okay, and he's already looking at me, which is a bit weird. Hang on. What is that? Look at player is false. Yeah, it's false by default. He's still looking at me, so okay. But this, yeah, let's play the tutorial. If tutorial anim why is he still turning to face me? That's a bit weird. Tyler, you're being cringe. Also, you're full-sized. Why are you full-sized? I guess I went 75. Yes, let's play the tutorial. Yeah, it's a bit weird when he's like a full-grown adult doing this, but did I? Hang on. Okay, so there's something up with something wrong with that. I think it's because. What would it be because of? It's like tutorial, no, NPC Tyler. So let's close that because I no longer even. In fact, let's delete some scripts while we're here. Tutorial Tyler. Yes. It's going to be expunged. And then also shopkeeper. It's going to be expunged. It'll only be NPC shop, and I'll even rename this. Okay, what was I doing? I was gonna get, okay. It's because this tutorial area is in the completely wrong place. Or at least that's the start of it. So now let's see if I can do this. And use the right size. The music didn't start, which is, you know, tragic. Wait, no, it did. I just have the music mute. Exhilarating game content. Also, I need to change the tutorial UI because now the left trigger is the default option for that, for climbing and crouching and stuff. Maybe I should make a give up button. Like if the player gets stuck out there and they don't know how to get back in. See, I need to lower this a bit for now. That audio bar is really screwed up. I also need, I need to make that like linear, because it seems like it makes it exponentially more quiet. Let's see, player.start dialogue, self, Tyler.dialogue, Tyler. Tyler equals get parent. Huh? What does F12 do? Oh, it does continue. I guess. I don't know what. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's weird. Okay. What is Tyler? Tyler is this. Player. Why don't I just do onReady for player equals global dot get player. Like, I don't need to do anything fancy with this. And I'm also going to see, where is player assigned? Huh. No wonder that didn't work. Yeah, I'll add some special dialogue for when the player actually gets this tutorial complete. Alright, that's fine. And I don't know what yeah, eventually I'll add some dialogue for Tyler, but for now I don't care that much. But okay, so that seems to work. The shop seemed to work. I'll save and quit, and I'll also do the plateau shop, which was what, chunk 074. No, it's chunk like 06 something. 62? Yeah, that makes sense. Increments of 12, I forget. Okay, so there's a shop here somewhere. Shopkeeper. Model scale 1. Dialogue will be plateau shop dialogue. Then what do I have for... Okay, I only have the village stock. I should eventually rename that as well to like, I don't know, default stock, like main village, or something more general, because it's for all the main shopkeepers. Though maybe they'll have bullets. I also need the ability to buy like packages of bullets. Currently, there's no the shop format doesn't specify like if you can buy things in multiples. Okay, and poor little Tyler, he doesn't have any dialogue anymore. His mom does though. See, I want your coat. They look very different on it. On each other. Yeah, because that one... Also, I need to get rid of... I need to fix the seams on these guys as well. Because they're such... It's very obvious. I don't care that much, though. That's a pretty good... I think that's a pretty good philosophy to have on my video game. It's like, I should fix something, but I don't actually care. Alright, and I did all of that because I was going to fix up the game for the kids in Chunk 88. Let's hack my inventory. I'll do like flag, 100 flags, move speed up 12, and this way I'm gonna rush to back to Chunk 88. I should make an easier system of like hacking it so that I can like do whatever or like move to a specific chunk much more fast or much more quickly. I think it's fun to have like this accessible to the player, but only if they cheat. Like only if they edit their save file. I think that's a good thing. Or maybe maybe I can add cheat codes. Like you can get an item. Or console commands. And then you can like set move speed up to 10, or you can set it to 0. I still need to do something with this. I had so much, I spent so much time like drawing concept art for furniture whenever I was drawing it on Friday, and then I never did any of it because it was all for this. Oh well. So many things I need to do. Like get this bug. Yeah. And look at this. I now, whoa. I now own their town. I'm gonna remove my move speed up because that it's going to be 0. Yeah, because I never actually finished implementing the mini game. So yeah, I need to... The flag needs to be visible for one. Okay. Let's get this show actually started now. I need to actually make some video game content. So if we go to chunk 88, you see we have a delightful village. So this flag should be visible, or, hang on, game, start game. Alright, flag, if has node, flag.show. Let's save and quit. Let's start that again. And eventually it should have its own custom... Wait, does it already have... I think it already has a custom material. It's just that I've never actually seen it up close. You're supposed to have a material. Okay, and I beat the game. That was pretty easy. So I need to figure out I need a bunch of stuff, because so let's get to here. Let's close everything to the right. I need my dialogue, I need my side content, jump game. So let's see. Speaker.get parent completed. So if it's completed, see you. This will be just very brief. Your coat is lovely. What was no in this language again? Let's go back to, let's see, Paina is no. Hugoran. Swap codes. And I also need traded. So if you've already traded codes before, how does this work? Yeah, traded codes. And I don't know how it would be possible for you to have already traded codes and then not have this completed, but this is good enough. I can just check it again. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music back on. Do you actually get the... Let's see, do you actually get the reward? Yeah, you get bugs earned. And it should maybe have a little bit more like a fun little reward. Okay. Wait, I think I already beat the game. Let's see. Okay. I think I may want to make it so that only one of the children has the dialogue, so that way the player isn't like walking up to them like, oh, okay, and like confused that they're all, you know, linked telepathically. But hang on, I'm gonna... So, let's do, there needs to be a bit more dialogue here. So it'll be like, hey. I like this little guy. And I still need to figure out a failure condition for the game. Yeah, let's save and quit. Let's hack the mainframe again. Flags. No, stats. Talked. Game 88 complete. And this could be a lot more efficient if it was like a tree, but I'm not gonna make it a tree. Plus, efficient is a bit subjective. I'd store less strings, but it'd probably be slower to actually read data. What else was I doing? I need to add a failure condition. So yeah, I need to actually track how many times the player jumps. That'll be... player.tscn in the player folder, and it'll have a signal. This is a great way to do this, by the way. Let's do so for all the jumps, so like emit signal jumped, base jump, crouch jump, roll jump, ledge jump. Are there any more? Does an uppercut count as a jump? Maybe it should. Damage locked. Place flag. Get item. Okay. And I'll have to do something better with this. Actually, I can literally do that now. Let's do get item, held item. Because I want to use that for getting the flag, and it's going to be with, so like, if held item. That'll be, where should it be? Maybe like var held node. A spatial node. Bunch of stuff. Get item. So if ID equals capacitor, held item equals capacitor dot instance. And this way I can do like beat game, and then it'll be held item equals null set state dot get item, and that way the player does a little funny little code thing. Yeah, okay. So I need to connect the jump signal. So this game, there'll be game completed, signal game failed. So start game, get player dot teleport to. Let's just do var player. Is that player? X equals player dot connect jumped. No, wait, no, that's right. Self on player jumped. And it'll be var jumps. And it'll reset that every time you start the game, so it'll be like jumps equals 0. Yeah, so that's one shot, and then what am I doing? Oh. Let's do like this. Function on player jumped. Jumps plus equals 1 if jumps is greater than max jumps. Failed game. No, let's do fail game. I don't need to make a function there. It'll be game target dot disconnect. Body into itself on target enter. And global dot get player dot disconnect jumped self on player jumped. Emit signal game dot failed. And if there's a flag, flag.hide. Yeah. And I'll also want at some point UI for the thing. So let's do like just a to-do. Let's do add UI for remaining jumps. The text for the narration is actually a little bit too gray, or a little bit, yeah, it's not dramatic enough. Okay. Wasn't I supposed to play my fun? Oh wait, no. I didn't add it. So yeah, when the player succeeds. Also, it needs to disconnect the body.disconnect. Jumped self on jumped. And body.win game. Wait, maybe I should just make a, hang on, get item. Let's do like a function called celebrate. So it'll be like func celebrate with item. Show item. Celebrate. And that way, in the jump game, I can do celebrate null. We're celebrating null today. It's null's birthday. Wait, I think okay, so let's exit out of this. Let's hack the mainframe once more. I will remove game completed. Maybe you should be able to do the game multiple times. And then just next time you get like gems or something. No, that'd be dumb. It's a puzzle. It's like you can only do it once to actually like get any sort of enjoyment out of it, I think. Yeah, so I'll just add like, I think in the bottom center, so like right around here, I'll just add like jumps remaining 1 or something like that. Nice, that's cute. Let's do, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna see what it looks like in the air because I know that it's gonna be janky. Oh wait, but you can't be in the air when you get it because you're only allowed 1 jump. Oh wait, I could just, oh wait, no. So, oh wait, okay. I was confused. I thought that I'd cheated the game, but I remember now.
you get teleported to a certain spot. So first you have to find the flag, and then you have to like get up to it. All right, that's fun. And then I think there should be a little sound effect or something. I'll just add that as like a thing to do. To do sound effect and confetti. That'll be fun. Yeah, most importantly, I need to add the jump UI, so it'll be like, I can just add it here. I already have so much nonsense here. HBox. So this will be jump game. Maybe it'll be like custom game. So like, all of them will have like a label. And then a like number. Bottom wide. Theme overrides fonts. Fonts. Paste that. So it'll be like label, and then value. I'm gonna actually make this a spacer, and it'll just have the colon there. That way it'll be nice and centered. And I can do some separation of like, I don't know, 25 pixels. Yeah, that looks okay. And this will have like a create var value label. Export string var label set get set label get label text val function set get label string return label. And there's also function get value string, no, it'll be an int, return int set function set value val value equals val, and then number dot text equals string value. And I'll just have that exposed through the player, so it'll be like on ready for game UI custom game. So yeah, this way, I can do like player equals player dot game UI dot hide. Body dot game dot hide. Will be player dot game UI dot show player dot label equals jumps. Eventually I'll have to do, if I wanted to localize this, I'd have to change a bunch of stuff in the game, like basically just rewrite all of the labels and stuff. That's okay. So player game UI label equals jumps. How is my dialogue editor going to work with localized text? That'd be a pain. Oh well. That's a challenge for another day. I guess you just have to completely swap out the... I guess the easiest way would just be to completely swap out the dialogue files with new ones. Though then some poor guy would have to constantly keep them up to date. Well, that's what they're paid the big bucks for. What am I doing? I need to do player.gameUI.value equals max jumps. Else global dot get player dot game UI dot well, let's just do this. Value equals max jumps minus jumps. Let's see what that looks like. I think I forgot to, well, first off, I forgot to hide it. Also, these should both be on the other side of behind the pause menu. Custom game is hidden by default. And also, do I remember to hide this when the player succeeds? I do, okay. Wait, I need to hack it. Need to hack the mainframe once again. It's actually really, really convenient to just have a text file for saves. I mean, I know it'd be a bit less efficient, but, well, marginally less efficient, because you'd still have to, like, have really complex data, and, like, a lot of strings especially, for all the flags and things, so, yeah, it's probably not even, like, that big a deal. I think the teleporting the player, it should not have the, it should just do, hang on, teleport to, okay, so it shouldn't be Why does fade in make all of the UI things visible? Where is fade in? UI fade animation player. It shouldn't change anything. I guess that's okay. Jumps 0. Okay, that's okay. But yeah, for some reason it makes the UI stay visible. Does it change something with does it give the player an item? No, but that shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Because it's annoying that it actually shows the UI, and also that makes it harder to tell that you're actually getting bugs from it. Go on, blah blah blah. Let's play a game. So yeah, oh, it's because. Okay, it's the bug that I had noticed yesterday, or one of those days that was previous to this one, where when you talk to someone in the UI, it interrupts the item hiding timer. So when you pick something up and then talk to somebody, it never goes away. Like I can still okay, and also I need to make it so that when you're playing the game, it doesn't like let you talk to the NPCs still. I mean, that could just be. I'm pretty sure it just has like active, right? Yeah, I could just. When is active set to true? Yeah, let's go back to here. Otherwise, if main speaker dot get parent dot active game is. Oh wait, no, I only do line by line parsing. The game is active. And one is booing. Okay, so basically, when you start the game, then when you talk to the NPCs, they'll just say that. But also, more importantly, I need to, when you're in dialogue, when you start dialogue, it needs to stop. What is this? Let's just hide the UI, wherever that is. Or hide inventory. Show prompt, on prompt timer, timeout, show inventory, show specific item, on viz timer, timeout. Let's just do like viz UI inventory slash viz timer dot stop UI slash inventory dot hide. I think that should work. Yeah, basically, now if I just run really fast to these kids. Oh. Wait, why does it show? So when the dialogue ends, it shows my UI, or my inventory. And it's permanently visible. Why is it permanently visible? When do I... UI inventory show unlock. Why does it show that there? It doesn't need to show that there. What is UI stats? Okay. So that's fine. Yeah, so that's okay. Oh, it was because... Okay, that was because that was when... Way back when there wasn't the viz timer or anything. Also, I can just put this stuff in the lock method because it already hides the inventory. It just needs to also stop the timer. That's the trouble with refactors. You keep forgetting, or at least I keep forgetting, all the changes that I've made to make a particular way of doing things work, and then what I have to change to make it stop doing that. Okay. So let's hack this. And this will be fun. This will be like a more complex jump. I wonder, nah, that shouldn't count. That won't count as a jump. Let's play the game. Let's see. The kids are cheering you on. One is booing. Right. So that's the flag I need to get. Oh. Okay, and you can just jump to exit the game. All right. Now I'm gonna add the UI for making. Wait, let's open up a PowerShell. 16. 05 project. All our epic stuff. Jump other content. I almost forgot what I was doing. Okay, inventory. We need, we now need 3 of these, and we need this to be a bit wider. This is going to also have like a gem added. That'll have an animation player, and it'll have a new, like, show. And that'll be like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess 1 would be fine. Because it'll basically be like +1 or whatever. And it'll modulate, it'll be like, Yeah, look at that. And yeah, there'll be one of those for each of these. So like, wait, no, gem added, bug added, capacitor added, and then flag added. Oh wait, these gotta be, and these also have to have like the opposite. Yeah, so it's gotta be like that. Because I want these invisible by default. Like that. And then let's go to get item. No, on inventory. So it'll be on item changed, which will now have to have item amount. Update inventory. String amount int. Because global on item changed item amount. Item amount. Okay. So now we need on item changed. Var count is label get node. Var up adder equals get node UI slash inventor slash plus name plus no plus item underscore added if amount equals 0. Right, no, okay. If amount is not equal to 0, the dot show the dot string for text equals plus string amount if amount is greater than 0, else minus plus absolute. String amount. That way I can have like a space. Added dot get node animation player dot play show. Let's see how well that works. Added. Oh no. No wait, no, that's right. Added.getNode animation player. Oh, because I typoed that. Okay. And eventually I need to check what those errors and warnings were. Yeah, nice. Let's see how that looks with the little funny little jump game. And that UI is migrating further and further to the left of the screen, which is... Oh, it should stop the animation first. So like for anim equals stop, because if you collect a bunch of gems, it should constantly refresh the +1. Yeah, like that. That's good enough for me. When do the... Okay, they do hide eventually. Only one bug? What? Hang on. That should be 2 bugs. That's worth 2 bugs. I mean, it says 2 bugs. No, it should be... Hang on. Let's resume. I had 30 bugs. I think it's just the text is messed up. Let's see that again. So I should have 32 bugs. Yeah, so I got 32. Then I'll play. Okay, so it's just the text is messed up. Oh, it's because I don't actually set the string anywhere. Right. Yeah, this added text needs to be added. Well, I could just literally do added.text.
What fate a slug kept.
Hang on, I need to... This guy's talking on my stream.
As the old world died, a new ecosystem evolves.
Let's just do Night in the Woods. I'm gonna check the audio on this, actually. I mean, it's a bit loud, actually. Okay. Yeah, that might have been a bit too loud for the stream, but oh well. And now it's a bit too loud on my end. I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh, okay. I forgot to... So let's reset this one more time. I'm gonna get infinite bugs from this. This economy is completely messed up now because I've gotten like 35 bugs from just playing with these kids over and over again. Let's see. I will play. I will play with these funny little. I will play this funny little game. +2. Yay. And then I guess you talk to him again. You go, hey. Wait, hang on. All these kids should be named like child. Because, I mean, I'm talking to one child. I'm not talking to, like, a whole horde of them. I'm gonna... I don't like this coat, actually. Yeah, I need to do it one more time to make sure that the trading doesn't work when you are, or when you haven't actually beaten that yet. Oh, right, and that's exactly where the, because I already traded coats with that kid, and I haven't played the game, he refuses. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a whole entire video game now. I have like a game that I can play with other NPCs, and I get rewarded for it. It's like content. And I do think, like, I think one of the most fun things is this, or some of my favorite games. What am I trying to say? One of my favorite mini games in 3D platformers is just, you know, having to get from point A to point B with limited jumps. I think that's always a really, like, fun little puzzle. Because, you know, you're jumping around so much. It really does throw a wrench in your normal workings in just a very simple way. But okay, so we got that. You get a whole whopping 2 bugs from it. But you do get the access to trade coats with them. And didn't you see all their wonderful coats? Maybe I should make it so that they actually have, like, they generate better coats by default. Like, I can change, I should change the settings for, like, how their coats work. Alright. I'm also very happy with how that dialogue circle wound up. Wait, why doesn't this have... Oh well, I can check out the coat by... I do need, like, I think it would be funny to have a dedicated, like, check out your coat button. But oh well. Pointing guns at kids is cool too. Wait, hang on. For some reason, I'm worried that no, I think the bullets are saved in the inventory. It's just that I haven't found any yet. Yeah, I forgot that I had started a new game. And audio is weird in Godot because it uses like the decibels, which I've never actually figured out how to work them because like sometimes you just want to set the volume to 0 through just like a volume slider. And that like what value do I set for like when I want 20% of the volume? I know at some point it just has to take a waveform and like multiply it by a number. But instead of just letting me do that number stuff, it has to like I have to do the mental math to figure out how the decibels convert to that percentage. And then it does the math the opposite direction. Oh well. Now I'm complaining. Alright, so with that squared away, we can now expand northward. I guess this is the direction north. I may also make the gun have less range. Or like less lock-on range automatically. Okay. There we go. Because I don't need that anymore because I got... There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty useful thing because it helps get this guy down here. You know, even though they don't have... It does very, very little damage now. It only does 5 damage. But it's still useful for like stunning enemies and making them fall. I do really think it just looks so good. Like the way that it just feels really smooth and cool. And it just lags just a little bit behind the aim or the camera, but not so much that it would make it impossible to like aim precisely since it is centered properly. Yeah, I'm very happy with how that turned out. I'm very happy with how a lot of this turned out, really. Like there's some flaws. You know, this isn't exactly, you know, Naughty Dog tier animation. You know, I don't think I'm gonna be putting this on my I'm not putting that crawl cycle on my portfolio is what I'm saying, but I think this is coming out really cool. All right, let's start getting some proper content. What else did I have scheduled for today? Because I have done the mini games, the dynamic flag system, not that. So that's the option. Yeah, so the options menu bug. Kind of boring. I can at least check where the project. Let's do search font GUI theme custom font as the default. Okay, so that's for GUI theme custom font. Path to a custom font resource. I guess I could use that. Well, no, where is default font? I mean, it literally has default font. I can literally just go to, where is my options menu? Prompts, fonts, Avaria. What am I? Okay. Management, settings, display, theme. So let's get font color. Theme.default. Wait, wasn't there? How do I get the default font? has default font. Theme dot get no. Okay, that was exactly the problem that I was having. The font, the default font didn't have colors. Yeah, because it has like an outline color, but it doesn't have any like center color. So it's like this, like. I guess it's because styles, default font, color, add label, okay, shadows outline, font color. Yeah, okay, so I'll do that. Maybe that's what I needed. And I'll delete my settings file. Let's see if that gets it working. No, it's not. Save and quit. If... I think it's because this set text color is being called before get text color. So yeah, let's close these other tabs. I could just set it to white by default. No, but I think now it's saved. Okay, I have to quit. I have to delete the settings file again because it saved the new settings, which are having a black font. That's incorrect. That's wrong. I set the text color. It's white. It shouldn't be black. That's wrong. Maybe the color... No, the color widget shouldn't do it. Should it? Fast options, widgets, color widget. Let's just set them all to 1 by default. Aren't they 1 by default? Didn't I do that? Min value, max value, value is 1. Yeah, they're set to white by default. How does setting text color not set text color? That shouldn't change anything. Theme.get color, get text color. If not theme, return text color. No, it would throw an error if that happened. Debug. Delta, never used in there. Okay. Body. I'm gonna fix all these errors as well. Hmm. That's really weird. Hmm. Cert text color equals okay, so it's white when it starts up. And then at some point it's when it sets the value val not equal okay. Load from. For property in file like at section name.keys. Well, it's not loading the settings because the file doesn't exist. If not file.exist. So, no, it should not be saving the settings because I delete the settings file. Like you can see plainly there's no settings.cfg there. And then it creates it. Okay, when does it save the settings file? Because it's saving it. Save to. Load from at load settings. So no, so it should be, where does it save settings? When does it do that? Unpause. Okay, it shouldn't do that unless the settings file exists. Should it? Okay, what it should do is it should just not it should, when it's ready, it shouldn't, when does it unpause then? So when does it save settings? So that's where that, okay, so I need to do that. Let's see what happens. So, oh, duh, okay. Should it, I don't think it should try saving the file if it doesn't exist. It should just not load them. And then it can save the settings separately. Yeah, there we go. And I'm pretty sure I don't even need, okay, and it saves the settings on exit, so that's fine. And I think I don't need to hack this anymore with this color.white. Because it should get it properly from the font color from the theme. Cert text color is white. That's concerning. Oh well. It should get it from the theme. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then, if I go back, that was not correct. Why did it do that? So now when it saves the settings, it saves the wrong data. Because it needs to do something with like, Options menu ready. Let's do like it should do something like for property in section keys set. It needs to like reload itself because when it starts up, let's do like init set full screen set vsync set no actually it needs to do the opposite. Full screen equals get full screen. Vsync equals get vsync. Text size equals get text size. Text color equals get text color. Display. Okay, so that's what it needed to do. No, that's not what it did. That's not what it needed to do. What the heck? Okay, so let's say I think it's because let's save settings. No, that's right. What am I doing different? I mean, I guess when it loads the Okay. Let's just try setting the file. I don't know why this is so complicated. So now it's a yellow. Options, display. Now let's go back. Okay. So now I'm going to delete this settings.cfg again. Actually, let's see what it looks like. So that's how it looks by default. Muted false, muted false, muted false. Okay. So now that's gone. So for some reason, when it saves the settings, it's saving null values or like something like that. So let's do like options display, and then when I go back. Okay, now it's just messing with me. Okay, and then when I pause again, okay, so it's when I save. So when I save, why is the text color the only thing that's wrong? Why is the text color wrong? Why is that the only thing that's wrong? Okay, let's just see if that fixes it. And why is it only after it saves it? Wait, when I set text color, I set it properly. Let's do like this. I think that's what it is, because that means that would make sense. It's saving the data, but it's not getting it. So options, display, and then if I pause again, what is happening? Why is it saving the wrong thing? This is insane. So, let's do like text size. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this because I know it doesn't work. But this does seem like it would be correct. Would it be? Okay. Let's just try all of this. Options. Display. Let's set full screen to off. And then let's pause again. So it's only when the settings file doesn't already exist. I'm pretty sure. Pause. Options. Display. So settings file doesn't exist yet, so this should be what the hell. Okay, so it's black. It's just it's not updating it yet. Yeah, because those sliders were already all the way to the left. Okay. Let's see if this changes anything. It should change it. Options. Display. Okay, so we can see that the text color is all the way there. It's at 0. But the text size is fine. The VSync is correct. The full screen is correct. Let's do... Wait, I'm going to see if I'm going to see if those are actually correct. Let's disable... disable search full screen. So that checkbox should not be checked. Okay. Options, display. Full screen is not checked. VSync is checked because it is VSynced. Text size was at 20, which was the same value that's in the theme. Text color is the only one that doesn't work. It's the only one that doesn't work. Why is it the only one that doesn't work? Am I getting it wrong? I mean, I set the color correctly, and then it gets it just fine when I save and load. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, let's assert val not equal. Let's do that one more time. Let's take it from the top. And I guess it probably should be... I guess it probably should be windowed by default. Wait. Oh wait, no, okay. What am I doing? Options. Display. The text is still black. It's black here. That's wrong. That's incorrect. That's not what it's supposed to be. And it saves that. It saves that option to the thing. Yeah, it's setting it. It's setting in. What the fuck is the widget doing? assert val not equal I forgot to delete the setting. And I don't need this this song screaming at me. Okay. I'm about to have a stroke from all this. Why? Okay, so that should not be there. Set option value. Options.get property.name. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the thing that I was using before for options. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. Yeah, because I don't have that get custom widgets anymore. I mean, maybe I should. I'll keep it. Why not? I think it has... Oh! It does have to do with that. Because... Okay. Yeah, so this link widget thing. Okay, I just realized that that is exactly what it is. I need to set color. No, wait, no I don't. It's a default widget. How does this not work then? I'm creating the UI before I load the options, I guess. No, that doesn't make sense. Does this have to be something else? I don't know what that did. But it does seem like, boy oh boy, that these flags are doing whatever they're doing. Okay. So it has something to do with setting this options value. It's just setting it wrong. It's just setting it to the wrong thing. Options.get property.name. Create widget. Why is the value black? Because the property name is text color. Hint string. Okay, so then the options. Why is text color black? That's not correct. It's just not correct. Let's put a breakpoint in the get font, get text color thing. I think it's something. It's something I'm misunderstanding. Maybe the get function literally, like, no? Okay. Why did F10 not do what I was expecting it to do? Okay. What is the step button? Continue, step over, step into, F11. It stops debugging. I don't get it. It stopped debugging. I'm going insane. Like, it's okay. It's in the wrong place. It's literally just in the wrong place. Did I undo the... How did I manage to undo? Ugh. I'm trying my best. Where? What are you talking about? Okay, let's stop anything that isn't immediately relevant. And let's get this open. And let's edit the video game known as Jack 4. And let's go to Management, Settings, Display. That's the wrong one. Okay, F5. When I hit the breakpoint, it's supposed to tell me like variables and things. There are supposed to be variables in this little thing. There are no variables. And then when I press debug, it just script debugger condition command.getType not equal to variant.string is true. How is that true? What does that mean? Okay, so it's literally like a bug in the debugger that means that I can't fix this specific line. Control, oh, no, actually, no, we're gonna open a folder because now I need to investigate and I need to fix. I can feel the blood vessels in my brain. Okay, which script was it? Editor/script debugger. $14.95. It's a variant of string error fail condition. How do I just like... Can I print? How do I print? Okay, editor node.getLog.add message. Node. Editor log. But it's like, how does that even... How do you even not get a string to here? Like, how is this... Okay. SG type editor. So I need to figure out how to get a variant printed. Is there like a toString? Operator string name. Maybe I can get operator name, get error text, this method, set named, get named, stringify. I will stringify it. cmd.stringify. This is epic. I love it when I have to debug the debugger. I have to debug the debugger in order to set the font color to white when the application starts. Or more specifically, in order to set the font color to the font color instead of it setting it to whatever it wants to be. Let's see, CD, C, tools, Godot. Scones, J12, tools equals yes, target equals release, debug. I should probably do 10 or something instead. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream process. I don't think it should, it's more GPU bound. They should make a GPU compiler, that'd be interesting. If they haven't already, but I don't even know how that'd work. I'm gonna raise this music up a little bit more so that it drowns out the sound of fans. Variant stringified does not take 0 arguments. Okay, hang on. Stringify. What is okay? I should have looked at that more closely. I have no idea what that means. Stringify stack. Like, where is that used? What is that used for? Stack.findD.id. Can I just... Is there just a way to convert something to a string? Like, to just print it? Okay, I guess... Okay, I can just do a string. I can just do the operator string. Like, I don't even need to... I can just print the command. Yeah, because it automatically does that for me. Exhilarating stuff. Yeah, this is a dynamic typing win if I've ever seen one. Where is CM? Now the music's too loud and dramatic for me. Where is command even set? Variant command. So there's like some sort of packet peer. So this is where it's getting the command from. I don't know what it is. And it doesn't let me, it doesn't go to definition. Okay, so it's a packet peer stream. Alright. Whatever that is, we'll see what the command looks like. And then we can, I don't know, fix the debugger, I guess. This is some fun yak shaving. Okay. Debugger. Output. Why is it the number 6? Why is it the number 6? What is it even supposed to be, though? Let's just put the command. So, what, CMD? Variant CMD. Let's just print it. Always. And then we'll see what it's actually supposed to be. Maybe. Wait, I should do it after. Because otherwise it'll be like empty or something. Just some wild and wacky stuff here. Let's get out of Dodge and try this again. Also, I've sort of soured on sconce, since it does take like 20 seconds just to read the sconce files or this building targets thing, which I think is just still parsing like the Python, because it has to parse a huge amount of Python every single time. And we'll eventually get there. We'll eventually get any day now. This day was much more fun when I wasn't dealing with this. But yeah, it's 3 now, so I'm gonna... Once this is finished linking, which I guess is gonna be like, what, 3:45? This is driving me crazy. Once this is done linking... Okay, Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. Let's take it from the top. What I was going to say is, regardless of whether or not this works, I'm going to take the hour-long break right after this finishes building and I can see what it's doing in the debugger. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So management, settings, display. Okay, that's checked. Okay, so it's set breakpoint. Let's see what the output is. Okay, so this is what the output of the debugger usually looks like. Debug enter, true, breakpoint, output, no settings file. Switch to gamepad 0, no settings file. Okay, so it sends these, so these are how the commands are sent, and then it sends these things, so. Please use normalized vector values or disable octahedral compression, true, 12, get text color, 43. Okay, so this is like setting the breakpoint, I guess, so like, yeah, there's something like that, 12, it's probably some like code. Res, management settings display, get text color. Line 43, I'm presuming. And then this is like the stack trace. Stack dump. Stack frame vars 0, 6, self, debug enter, true, breakpoint. So that's looking good. And then it crashed. Debug process stopped. It's just, it's printing the same things that it was before. I don't get it. Okay, well, I'm going to be back at 4. So I'm going to take a nice walk. See you then.